I am making Good morning, friends and family. Susan here at Butler Family Farm, and I'm doing not some canning, but I am doing some preserving. We had a short out about what was I going to do with the batch of strawberries shown, and I actually have 4 boxes of those. I think they were like 2 pounds each, so I have like 8 pounds of strawberries, and I wanted to do it last year, but let the strawberries get too processed or too gone, so we had to eat them a different way. But I want to make freezer strawberry jam, so stick with me and see how I do. Freezer strawberry jam with my November strawberries I got from our little discount produce place. And this is 1 container of 4. I wanted to be sure I had enough. So these ones in the bowl I'm going to mash up first and see where I'm at, because my recipe needs 8 cups of strawberries squished into 4 cups. So we'll see where we're at. So I started smashing up, crushing my strawberries, and I thought that it was a little too, too not runny or anything, but yet runny. So I thought, well, and I was doing it in a bowl, and I first started using my potato masher, and then I thought, oh, wait a minute, I have this emulsion blender, why don't I try that? So I did that, and then it got even more mushier. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just try my Pampered Chef meat jobber. And it came out okay. I've split that first batch of crushed between 2 bowls, and what I did is I Googled, and I wanted to see what a picture of crushed strawberries should look like, which is technically like this. And then I Googled on the best way to do it, and it said in a flat bottom pan, like I'm using this 8x8, and that's how these are turning out so much better. So as it turns out, after I did my jam math, I figured this is 4 cups of crushed strawberries, which will make 6 cups of freezer jam. And then I thought, well, wait, maybe I could just double everything and make 2. So I did all the math, and I can make 2 batches. 4 makes into 6 cups. And then I did the calculations, and I've got 12 jars already washed and ready. So I'm going to cut up these strawberries in this jar and see where I'm at. But progressing well. The potato masher actually works the best. And I just want them in small pieces. I'm going to make kind of a chunky, Jerry says strawberry jam is strawberry jam to him, so I'm not going to worry about getting too slushy, but this is about, and I did a smaller amount of strawberries in the crushing pan than I did originally. Originally I filled up the bowl, and it was full of the 2-pound package that I had bought. So I decided to go a little bit smaller on my crushing pan, and it seems to be working better. So let's see. We're not even at 2 cups yet, but this is a 4-cup measure, so that's what I'm using. All right, I'm set up to do this once the pactin gets going, but I just put in 3 cups of sugar. I'm making sugar-free, not sugar-free, but low sugar first. I was stunned at the amount of sugar for freezer jam just in regular strawberries. It's like 8 cups, or it's ridiculous. So I'm using up the 1 package of low sugar, which I don't think 3 cups is, you know, I got 4 cups of strawberries and now I've got 3 cups of sugar. So this has to sit and stir occasionally for 10 minutes. I have my pectin in here waiting for the water to do, and then I have my jars that I sterilized in the dishwasher, and I have them upside down in the box on a towel that I will flip these over, and I will be sure to wipe the rims before I put the seal on, which the seals are in boiling water. It was boiling water, but they're ready to go on too. So we're in the put it all together stage. I have, by my calculations, 6 jars set up. I do have the dozen jars clean, so if I run over on this batch, then when I do a regular batch, I'll just add more jars to them. I'll get them cleaned up. The sugar's been in here for 10 minutes, and I just finished boiling up the pectin, and I'm going to pour this in to the sugar mix and stir it for 3 minutes, and then I will be loading up my jars. Actually, it's not a bad recipe for someone that doesn't have a canner. I have read, and my plan is to get the Presto 23 quart pressure canner, and I believe I have a glass lid that will also fit it, or I will find one that I can use the Presto for water bath as well, so then I can still do those double rack canning stuff. And I think down the road I may look into a steam canner, but at the moment I'm going to stick with the pressure canner. And I do have a stock pot that I used when I did tomatoes earlier last month, I think it was. So anyway, I'm going to stir a little bit more, and then I'll bring you back when I start loading up my jars. Okay, I think I'll do this front one. I think I'll move this over a little bit here, so if I get sloppy. Okay, here we go. Now the half, oops, I'm over, so I need to get a spoon. The half jar headspace is between the 2 bottom rings. So it looks like it'll probably be like a ladle and a half, although I don't know, it didn't say anything about air bubbles, but I may poke it, so I think I can add. Let's see how that works. Sorry, I think I'm supposed to do it on the inside. I think I can put a lid, just a tad, maybe if I put a piece of fruit in there. I think that, I'm going to go with that. Oh. I don't, because there's not the pressure, oops, sorry. There's not the pressure that water bathing or what do you call it? Pressure canning. So I don't know if it's important. It didn't say in the directions to to wipe off the lids, but I think that's just a good practice to be in, so I did. And I'll reread my directions to see if I need to make these a little bit tighter. I have some labels to put on, although I think you can tell it's strawberry, but I'll use my disposable, no, my washable labels that I bought when I did the pineapple. So one more jar. Let's see what this landed. So I'm going to try it at half a scoop and see how this works. Well, the naked eye says it's still a little too full, so let's see. I think I'm scraping. I think I'm good. So I'm going to finish filling these up, and I'll bring you back when I figure out the hand tightening and put a label on. All right, I got 8 jars of freezer strawberry jam, and then I have this leftover one. So what I'm doing now is leaving them in the box for 24 hours. So today's a Tuesday, so on Wednesday about noontime I'll be able to put these 8 jars in the freezer. This one I'll put in the refrigerator and we'll use. And this batch of crushed strawberries I'm going to vacuum seal for jam at a later date, and I'm going to write on my bag that they've already been crushed. They just need to do the next step. So I'm very pleased. I'm kind of excited, you know, first time I've done freezer jam, and I will do it again. Maybe with blueberries or strawberries next time, but no, blueberries or raspberries. I've got raspberries out in the freezer, but that's where we're at. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, you know, homesteading and animals, we've, you know, got quite a few select collections out there, not collections, but herds, I guess. Hit the like button and subscribe. We'd love to have you as one of our members, one of our subscribers, excuse me. Thank you and have a great day.